What is going on, guys? And if you want to be in for a chance of winning 12,000 FIFA points, all you got to do is subscribe here on this channel and DM me proof and you'll be added in to the giveaway. We're going to be doing the giveaway at 5k, so we're almost there, and then I will announce the winner. Of course, you can get other entries by following me on Twitch, Twitter and Instagram too, and showing me proof. There's also going to be, once again, a special word that if you send me, the first person to send me gets an extra entry, and that'll be somewhere in the video as well. But without further ado, guys, we've got free sniping filters to make you a ton of coins, so let's get into it. So for the first filter, we've got this one here, which you'll see Maguire and Smalling coming up. It's a pretty simple filter. I believe I did it actually early on in the year, but it didn't obviously have the same effect as it does now. It's much better for profit. So we're having a relook at it today. So it looks like 2.2 is an easy sell-on point, which means after EA tax, of course, 10% is 220. We half that, which will be 110. So obviously the EA tax is 110, so we take off 100, then the 10 we obviously have to take off another 100. I'd say 1.9 is where I'd really want to start if I'm picking up the cards to make a decent profit. You know, you're looking at least 190 coins there. We've got a Maguire straight off the back very, very easily. So it is a pretty simple filter, and of course, guys, gonna make you a ton as long as you follow it correctly. So we'll whack that one up for 2.2. Nice easy start there for us. If we can get 2 or 3, of course, Smalling is the bigger pick here. If you can get a Smalling, you'll do a lot better because he's obviously moved clubs, I believe. So I don't think there's many of him at Manchester United available. So it's definitely a special one if you can get him. But you are going to see a lot of Maguires. But to be honest, Maguire's definitely a solid pick, especially at the minute with the SBCs. Of course, the 81 plus double will require 82s realistically, so will the, oh no it won't, the team of the week will. So that's where you'll get them sort of going up a little bit in value. I don't know why I thought the 81 double, that's just gold rares. It does seem we may have hit a little bit of a stinted point in the road. We managed to get one straight away, and then we're having a little bit of trouble, but more or less we will get 2 or 3 of them pretty easily. It's a really good filter, to be honest, guys, and if you don't believe me, try it yourself. If I'm wrong, you can let me know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure you guys will all make a ton of this. Of course, we're going to look at each method for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll move on to the next one. Of course, another 1.9 there, and did you see any competition? No. Like, realistically, I'm not sniping like incredibly fast because I'm talking at the same time. I'm getting distracted, and they are reasonably slow pickups, but there's no competition. So right now this method is absolutely dead. No one's actually using it, which means you can make an absolute ton just being the guy who's using it. It's not even about using it well, it's just being the guy who's actually using the filter. You'll be making an absolute ton, guys. So absolutely recommend it. We've obviously got the first 2 already. We've made 400 coins profit, or just under. And that's basically off the minimum profit. So if someone had listed it for 1.5, 1.6, we'd be making a ton more. And you've got to bear in mind as well, there have been SBCs coming out today which have rose the price of 82s. So more people will be aware of that, and we're still getting 1.7. So in total now, we're looking at almost a K profit. And we've barely really spent any time on it, guys. And to be honest, this is like the driest I've seen this method, so you can definitely make an absolute killing off it. We're going to move on to the next one though, which is going to be same again with, we're looking at obviously gold rare, centre back, Premier League, but this time it's Spurs rather than England and United. So we're just going to pop this on, see what the minimum for a Spurs defender is for at the moment. So you're looking at, I mean, realistically, you've got a nice selection of players here and a nice budget. So we're going to be looking at, let's have a look, what we got, 6, 7 maybe? I think this is probably one of the most solid filters you're going to get, guys, because you can pick up 2 really, really expensive players, or in terms of like for a filter rather than just a search, this is quite a solid filter for the price you're going to be buying them at. And you won't get many filters like it, so definitely try it out. It looks like we can easily sell him on at around 9,000 coins. Of course, we saw the 8.8s there, but it looks like a 9k sell-on is doable. We'll work it out as 8.8 though, because it does seem like the market's a little bit flooded of him. So 10% of that is 880. So 440 is the EA tax. So we'll take off 400, then we take off that for the 40. So we're going to go 8.2. So we need an 8.2 or below, and that will be getting us a 160 coin profit. Now, if we can get anything lower, that would be ideal. We got that one there. Sanchez with a shadow would have been phenomenal, because easily adds an extra 300-400 coins onto his value. The shadow cards, as long as people aren't being stupid and listing loads of shadowed Sanchez's without like an added value, they can easily add a few hundred coins onto the price of the card. So very easy there. 8k there. How have we missed that one as well? I'm sorry, we blasted both them snipes. We should be about 600 coins up. The only way that someone has beat me to them is if they're on a next gen console, because they do load a little bit faster. Okay, we got the out of the three, we got the worst profit one, but we still got one, so we'll take it. It could be worse. We're gonna whack him up for 8. You know what? We're gonna put him up for 8.8, no 8.9, because I reckon we can get 9k for him. So 8.9. We extend the profit a little bit, and hopefully we can get the next one, and the next one's a little bit more profit. Come on, come on! I deserve that. Right, we're knocking it down to 8.1, so everything's a little bit more profit. I'm just going to see if there's one more, because we've missed like 3 now, which if you'd have copped that 7 and the other ones, we'd be like 3k up in profit. So fuming completely, because I'd say I've deserved at least one of them. I wouldn't... I think it's obviously difficult the way that it is done, but I think that the fact that next gen have an advantage is quite upsetting. So to those of you who don't have next gen, if you can afford it, it's an absolute blessing for sniping. We'll take that though. We will definitely take that. I'm happy with that. So it looks like our first Sanchez is also sold, and because this one has a shadow, we should be able to get away with probably a 9k on that one. So a little bit more profit. We'll go for one more before we move on to the final filter. I would say, guys, you definitely can blag some ridiculous Sanchez's. It's just seeming to be that I'm missing out a little bit here on some of them. An 8.1 there definitely isn't bad. I really want to get like a 6 snipe, because we did see some sick ones, but it does look like that might not be the way the cookie is going to crumble, and we might just have to take you know what, the thing is, I'm complaining about profit that most people would probably be really happy with, so it's not something I'm going to complain about too much. It's just a bit of a shame. We've got 7k there, out of it. Now I'm fuming. Why are people putting up out of error all of a sudden? What the hell? What do you... Right, guys, if you are not convinced with those snipes there, I don't know what could convince you, because that is absolutely phenomenal. I don't know how so many have came up for such like decent prices all at once. And I mean, obviously we've managed to miss every single bloody one of them, but that's ridiculous. I'm fuming though. I've got to say, guys, I am fuming. That was... Finally, guys, I've got this one here, which is gold common, centre back, French, and Liga Santander. Now we're sniping at 700 coins. These guys actually do go up and down throughout the day, and this filter actually does become a filter where you can snipe it at 1k. So when it does become that, you can actually sell all the ones you snipe now and make a little bit more profit, or of course you can sell them immediately. If you want to invest a little bit, all these cards will go up in value throughout the day, so you do have to bear that in mind, but it is up to you whether you have the coins to invest or to just snipe. Clearly, I'm getting tired of missing snipes and not finding good deals on the market, as you can see. We're going to just hope we can get 1 or 2 of these, and then we'll call it a day, because it has been... I mean, Sanchez has stressed me out a little bit there, and so did Alderweireld. The amount that we should have got of both of them is a bit of a shame. I'm just going to see what's going on the market at the 50th minute. So what we do want is to either compare price or snipe, and 650 and below, realistically, even 700 and below is easy profit. Obviously, if you can hold it, the longer you can hold it, the easier you'll be able to up that profit, maybe get it to over a K, because obviously, as I say, non-rares always going up in value. It just depends. Right now, a lot of rares are going up, so these guys are going down a little bit. We'll whack him up for 800 because if you actually look, there's barely any on the market under 750, so we should be able to make a decent profit quite easily. Now we're going to see if we can get one more before we end the video, because I think we can, and I think we can get a min price one, so I do want to show you guys that before calling it a day. We've got a 700 there, and as much as I can take it, I think we're going to leave that because obviously I don't actually invest often. I usually do the sniping myself, and I'm never actually around to list the cards when they lower in value, but we've got that one. Lenormand. Do you know what? I think that's a summary of this video today, guys. We've taken some L's. We're going to call it a day. I hope you've enjoyed. If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe. If you've been waiting for that special word, it's going to be protein shake, and I need protein and shake. If you send me protein, you may still lose, so make sure protein shake for an extra entry in the giveaway. If you're new around here, massively appreciate the support. A lot of you have been subscribing lately. If we can hit 5k before December or midway through December, we could have a goal for 6k for the end of December. It would be insane, but all the support is appreciated, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.